Dano cheke bami nyankide. Nyankida. Ande bende bamba nyankida. Nyankide, nyankide. Kila mtu bambi nyankide.
Fire DJ. For teach. Walwongo artist Odori. Hello.
Walan.
Odori.
The papillon.
Sound on.
The papillon. Hatima Ilobo.
From Leero district,
Lembesaga.
while launching the NRM presidential candidates, presidential campaigns for 2026 elections. Today, we are entering West Nile. The president earlier on today, this morning, was campaigning Oyam. Oyam is part of West Nile. Of course, he started from, he's part of Lango. He started from Lango, where he traversed around 7 districts. And from here, from there, he will be heading to, he will be making a grand entry into West Nile. And of course, Pakwach is one of the 13 districts in West Nile. Others being Arua, Terego, Maracha, Moyo, Nebi, Zombo, Obongi, Madiokolo, and Arua City. So the president today is holding 2 rallies. One is in Oyam, and another one is going to be here. Here we are in Pakwach district, where the president is expected to address his second rally in the West Nile sub-region. And of course, later on, he will be returning back to Leero, where he will address a rally in Leero City, and of course, Otuke, that is in Lango, where some of the areas that he has not campaigned in. So today, the president, as we're waiting for him, we are going to be speaking to the Secretary General of the NRM party, who is already here trying to organize a few things and welcome His Excellency, the President. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for joining us, Honorable Secretary General.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
We are live on UBC TV as we wait for the NRM presidential candidate. So far, how is the situation in Leero, and what do we expect him to address for us in West Nile?
Thank you so much, and greetings from Pakwach district. As you can see, the excitement in Pakwach and the excitement in West Nile. The whole leadership of West Nile is in Pakwach this afternoon to receive the president in their region, and we are very happy with that, and it shows love and it shows commitment to the party. The president concluded Lango sub-region this afternoon, and with the exception of 3 districts that we shall be going back for. But we are happy that the Northern Uganda fraternity is receiving the president, accepting the message from the president, and holding on to the manifesto of the party. This campaign is a campaign for the people, and leading in everywhere we're campaigning. Okay. Yes.
We are talking about the theme for this year. What are some of those gains that we are trying to protect, especially as he makes his grand entry into West Nile? What are some of those achievements that we are going to be talking about?
Our theme is about protecting the gains. For us in Northern Uganda, we understand what these gains are very well in terms of peace and security, stability of the region. It was never the case like this. In the past, Northern Uganda was not like part of Uganda. But from the time NRM government came, Northern Uganda has been very peaceful, very stable, and very committed in socio-economic development. And it has joined hands with the rest of the country in the progress of delivering the country to a middle-income status. So that is one of the things we are protecting. 2, we are protecting the unity. In the past, the people of Northern Uganda were not even close to each other. But under NRM, we are very close to one another. You can see someone from Achole is welcome in West Nile, someone from West Nile is welcome in Lango, someone from Karamoja is welcome. That is the unity we are celebrating and the continuation we want to make. 3, the infrastructure development. When you drive from Kampala to Oraba border to Yei, there was no tarmac on this road. But for the first time under NRM, we see tarmac from Kampala to the last border of Uganda from West Nile. That is what we're celebrating. Electricity has come to West Nile. Schools. So there are so many things we can talk on and on. And we build on the effort of developing a legacy that we have to protect.
Thank you. So as we move into West Nile, of course we understand the president has massive support from West Nile. Could you probably estimate for us in terms of signatures that you managed to collect, that you took to the NRM Electoral Commission? Because within a short time, you managed to collect 2 million signatures. Does this mean that West Nile is also part of the 2 million signatures that you collected as the party?
The 2 million, no, actually we collected 3 million signatures. The 3 million signatures we collected from all the villages of Uganda. We have 72,000 villages, and each village sends us signatures to nominate the president, and West Nile inclusive. There is no single village that did not send for us signatures to nominate the president. So these signatures came from all the villages of Uganda, and we are very happy for that, and we love, because it's a sign that the president's candidature is being owned by the people who ask him to come and contest, and that is what we are following. So we are happy for that, and we are happy for the support that the party is enjoying in this campaign.
Lastly, what's your message to the people of Pakwach and West Nile in general as we conclude?
The people of Pakwach, West Nile and Uganda at large, we have come from far, and we have reached where we are. We are still going far, and that is why we're saying we have to protect the journey we have so far covered and the achievement we have so far attained. As we go further, the journey might be harder, tougher, but we are ready to commit ourselves to move this journey with the people. Since they are with us, we shall move the journey until Uganda is totally liberated from backwardness, from poverty, from diseases, and we consolidate our unity that we have started building under NRM. Thank you so much, and may God bless.
Thank you so much. That has been the NRM Secretary General, Right Honorable Richard Tadwong, speaking to us about the NRM presidential candidate grand entry into West Nile, and of course starting with Pakwach, of course, the entry into West Nile. And joining me right now is woman member of parliament for and the flag bearer for NRM party. Thank you so much for joining us. Your names and also talk to Uganda.
Check the microphone.
Thank you. My name is Pakwach. I'm the woman member of parliament for Pakwach and the NRM flag bearer for the 2026-2031 term of office. I want to take this opportunity to thank God that we are the first district in West Nile to host the presidential rally for the NRM candidate. And as you can see, we are more than prepared. The people have come. We couldn't even pick them with the transport available, but they came on their own, and we are really very grateful to the people. And we are ready for the task ahead of us to deliver NRM full. When I mean full, every flag bearer, we are ready to work hard, right from president, me as a woman member of parliament, the Jonam constituency, the LC5 up to the LC1 must be NRM.
As a woman member of parliament for the past 5 years, and also you've secured the flag to lead the district into the next 5 years. What makes you proud? What makes you proud as a woman member of parliament for the last 5 years that you have been representing your people? What makes you proud going forward into the next 5 years?
One, the socio-economic empowerment programs. We used to be a very huge district, starting at the bridge up to Bura Customs. That was one district. But when we became a first district, we have been able to receive these government programs. Our people have been able to benefit from WEP, Youth Library Fund, USAF, PDM, MYOGA. You can see them. Not alone that, we have received major development programs. One of the largest in the country, the irrigation scheme, wildlife irrigation scheme, over 58 billion, is already almost complete. Farmers are already utilizing it. If you see any tomatoes here, it is an outcome of wildlife irrigation scheme. Just close by here, we have a Libo Valley Dam, which is also helping our people. And then we got two brand new seed school, secondary school. Our children cannot go very far anymore. The parents are relatively poor, so instead of transporting a child the whole way to Navy, the whole way from Wadlai to Pakwach, now we have Wadlai 6 secondary school. We have Alui 6 secondary school. We are very proud of that. Ora Bridge, which connects us to Madokolo and the rest of West Nile, properly built. And that is an indicator that the NRM government is gearing up to come up our Panyimur, Pakwach, Wadlai, Obongi to Difule Road. And that's what we are looking forward to in the next election. That's why we must mobilize that our party wins massively in Pakwach. Because we also hope in the next term, if you move right from Kiriadongo up to Pakwach, the next hospital you get is Navy. Therefore, and we are along the Nile. If you move around, you'll find people, some of them with big stomachs. Not that they are fat, but bilharzia. So we really need a district hospital. And that's why we must work hard to mobilize so that we get the fair part of the national cake. That is one of the things we are looking forward to. And electricity. We used to be in darkness. But now, because of the peace and security, solar, people are using solar, but we also have power. We are now connected to the national grid. And therefore, with the sinking in of funds in the PDM and the Myoga, our people are now prepared to utilize this power to add value to some of the crops they are growing, and even the animals they are rearing. So really, we have the gains. We can't mention them all, but we have the gains.
We are going to protect.
And we must, yes, we are going to protect and live into other gains, yes.
As we go into the middle income status, finally, as we conclude, we have a new campaign, a new program, the parish development model. In your own assessment as a member of parliament for Pakwach, in your own assessment, how would you rate this, this PDM?
First of all, government has done its part. For the last 3 consecutive financial years, funds have been disbursed. But you know, starting something is not easy. The first financial year was a bit difficult, but now people are beginning to realize with the continuous education from our visionary president and us the leaders, people are now beginning to realize that it is for their own individual benefit and their families that the president is calling upon us to create wealth. So for me, a project cannot be measured within just 1 or 2 financial years. We need to give it time, and we continuously sensitize our people and encourage them. So for me, I think the PDM has performed well. Funds have been disbursed. People are utilizing them. People are even repaying now. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That has been the woman member of parliament for Pakwach district, as we get to welcome the minister for Northern Uganda, Dr. Kenneth Omona. He will be coming. As we are waiting for the president, we have seen different dignitaries. We have religious leaders, we have cultural leaders, we have NRM flag bearers, and of course the sitting members of parliament from Pakwach, and of course from within West Nile and other parts of the country. Of course, the party secretariat is also here. Entertainment is going on, and right now we are going to be speaking to the Honorable Minister for Northern Uganda, Dr. Kenneth Omona. Doctor, you're welcome to UBC TV. Thank you. Yes, as we enter into Pakwach, of course now we are into your region as the Minister for Northern Uganda. How are you prepared to receive the President?
We have been prepared long time ago to receive the President in this region. And as you can see, the region is very peaceful now, highly mobilized. And our main thing now is maintenance of peace and security, and very importantly, working to create wealth, fight food and income insecurity. This is what we are doing in this region now, and you can see. And you see this part of the countryside is changing. In the past, you will not see those roofs you are seeing now. But as you can see now, when you fly around, you see how they see like people are living. So this is what we are doing now.
We are talking about protecting the gains as we leap into the middle income status. What are some of those gains as the Minister for Northern Uganda? What are some of those gains that you can share with us that we are trying to protect within Pakwach and probably the entire Northern Uganda that you're in charge of?
First of all, it is important to understand that when we talk about these gains, we don't necessarily mean it's not every gain is material we are able to touch. The game may be the philosophy you have. The game may be the ideology you have. The game may be the strategy we have into that will take us into that middle income state. This is what we compound as a game. So these games are in our philosophy, these games are in our ideology, these games are in our strategy. And the games already, some already physical that you can see. Some are games you can see, you can feel, you can touch. We have a very stable country now. We have a country with very good strategies that look forward increase our economy by tenfold by 2040. That's a very simple game. It took a lot of thinking and forecasting.
In terms of peace in northern Uganda.
In fact, peace is one of those fundamental springboards for sustainable transformation and development. And it is what has eluded us for a very long time. Once we have peace, like now, everything is possible. So we are set to mobilize our population, join government, ride on what government can provide to create wealth and transform our region here. This is what we are looking for. And you may also know that what we have not yet exploited fully, and we are soon started to exploit. In fact, we have already started exploiting, is the new oil and gas economy. Have you heard about it? Yes. You know about it?
President told us that next year we are going to see the first oil coming out.
And do you know the money?
I'm not so sure.
Do you know the money involved? Now, that's just oil and gas. Do you know how much minerals we have on this soil? Both the common metal alloys and the rare minerals. Do you know them? And how much they cost? How much it is? But we are biting slowly. And I'm going slowly. But what I can say is that we are set for that leap into that most desired future. And I want to urge all Ugandans that for us to do this, we need a stable country, we need a peaceful country, and we think President Museveni is with that glue that can hold this country together. Other challenges notwithstanding, we appreciate what our brothers say in the opposition, what they raise, what they complain about. We appreciate them, but that alone is not enough for us to disorganize our country. We can actually all come together on the platforms already established to discuss some of these challenges and differences so that we solve them as we go. But I can say that, as you may know, our country is this island of total peace in this region. And we have got also, as you know, we now have a very stable economy that is growing. In fact, we have one of the fastest growing economies. You could have actually seen in the recent weeks. The Uganda shillings is kicking the dollar badly, as you know. It is gaining momentum. And we are kicking, we are jumping. And I really think that President Museveni is this person who has held our country together. And I really want to urge all Ugandans, including those in opposition, that for now, I think let's support President Museveni to ensure this peaceful country where even the opposition have got the opportunity to add their voices, productively criticize government where there's a weakness, so that together we move forward as a country.
As the Minister for Northern Uganda, what are some of those things in the pipeline? Things in the pipeline for Northern Uganda as we go into the next term, that the people of Northern Uganda should vote massively for NRM so as to attain those plans that you're planning as a minister for Northern Uganda.
You see, the time I've been here, the biggest thing I've been teaching people here, to appreciate the value of money and appreciate the goodness, the sweetness of wealth. So we have been teaching people here to understand wealth, and that wealth is important. Now, there are things that we have identified as the cause of this slow growth and poor transformation here. Is that for many years we have been engaged mainly in the production of very low value crops and livestock. So we are now set to start trying some commodities in this region, like coffee. We want to try coffee, You can see our place is very good for anything. We want to try coffee. This financial year alone, we have about 65 billion Uganda shillings that we want to use for the development of the entire introduction and the development of the entire value chain in northern Uganda. And just
65 billion.
65 billion. We are Uganda. Now, we also have, just yesterday, Parliament has also passed the loan for Nusa 4. We are going to have money to help people in the micro projects, boost production in the entire northern Uganda. And also now, all those are really things that we think will boost our production here. And then we are set to continue with the PDM, helping those who are very, very poor, who are able to access production. So this financial inclusion through the broad strategy of PDM, supplemented with Nusa introduction of coffee and other coffee, is good enough. You see, like northern Uganda now, we have laid foundation for development, especially money for transformation. For instance, now where we are now in Western Uganda, we are now connected to the national grid. You know that? We now have electricity. We are now working on the roads. We work on the roads, especially these trade routes. Rehabilitating them, including those which are not yet done. So we are now beginning to connect power into the people's trading centers so that people begin to make money. And you may also be aware, I hope you know, that the biggest oil well is also in northern Uganda here. In fact, you can even walk to, you can walk it from here. So this is going to bring a new economy, new industry in this region. And I think with the peace, building of that we have, the infrastructure we have, the skills we have, the different strategies and the policies that we have, I think we should be able to uplift this region. And I can tell you, if you want business, if you want to begin to do an expedition for business, time to do it in northern Uganda is now. Please begin now. Please come now for business in northern Uganda.
As your last message, voting for NRM, your last message to the people of northern Uganda.
Please, people of northern Uganda, NRM and all other opposition parties, the man who can still help secure the future of Uganda and hold this country together, that glue, that hope for now, is the man, the old man with the heart on the equator, President General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And please, that is your candidate.
Thank you so much. That has been the Honorable Minister for Northern Uganda, Dr. Kenneth Omona. He has informed us that Parliament has already earmarked 65 billion to help the economy of the districts within northern Uganda. And of course, we are still continuing with more interviews here as we wait for His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who is also the NRM presidential flag bearer. With me is another Member of Parliament.
Yeah, Leonie York Odria, Member of Parliament, Aringa South.
Aringa South.
Yumbe District.
At
the same time, Special Envoy of His Excellency, Mobilization in the entire West Nile.
Yes. That's so great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, as we wait for His Excellency the President within northern Uganda, and of course, today he's making a grand entry into West Nile.
Yes.
How are you prepared to welcome him?
West Nile is too prepared, and we are here to protect the gains. What do I mean protecting the gains? You know that so many times, so many years back, before the NRM government, we used to take 1 week to move from West Nile to Kampala. But now, you take only 5 hours to 6 hours. Because the road from Kampala up to the end of West Nile, that's Koboko, Sudan border, has been tarmac. That's an achievement. It's a gain, which we need
working on it again.
Sorry?
We are working on it again.
We're working on it. Where there are potholes and all that spoiled, repairs are being done. I'm very sure when you came all the way from Kampala, you witnessed that and you are able to see. And above all, you know, so many years we've suffered from insecurity. We had the Con insurgency, we had the West Nile bank front, but now in West Nile people are able to sleep in their homes. Nobody is going to the exile. We are so peaceful, so we don't want the dirty politics. We are ready to receive His Excellency in West Nile because we are in total peace. Not only that, look at West Nile. For so many years, we've been on electricity, that is generator fuel raised. But now, the entire West Nile has been connected to the national grid. That's an achievement that we must protect. Look at West Nile. We only had Arua Referral Hospital as the only referral hospital.
Within the region.
Now, within the region in West Nile. Now we have got the Yumbe Hospital, which has been upgraded, and it's now the second referral hospital in the region. That means the health services have gone up. Gone are the days, West Nile, we used to hear about factories and industries. Now, if you see the entire West Nile, we have a mango factory that has been put in Yumbe that is now able to consume all the mangoes that the farmers are growing. And actually, we are crossing beyond West Nile. We are now going to Acholi sub-region to buy mangoes. That means the household incomes have also gone up. Yes.
As we go into the next 5 years, in your constituency, what are some of those things that you're proud of and you expect the NRM government to do in the next 5 years as we conclude?
Thank you so much. When I came to Parliament in 2016, that's the 10th Parliament, we did not have electricity in my constituency in Yumbe. My people had never seen what an electric pole looks like. But now, all my sub-counties in Aringa South, in my constituency, they have been connected with electricity. We have electricity poles running all the way from the Arua border up to Bongi border. That's one of my last constituencies. That is called Arewa. So we now have electricity. We also have some water connections. So my prayer is we need more water connections. And also in my constituency, I have 6 sub-counties. Now I have the 4 with the secondary schools. So my prayer is maybe once we are in the next parliament, with the other remaining 2, they get secondary schools. Yeah. So West Nile, we are so grateful. We are ready to receive Museveni. And as a special envoy for His Excellency in mobilization, the youth are ready. You can see the flags of the JNGs up. The JNGs have come together. The youth have come together saying that they don't want politics of division. They don't want politics of tribalism. So we are united. We are united within the party. Within the party. Yes.
Thank you so much, Honorable. That has been Honorable Aringa, who is a member of Parliament in one of the districts in West Nile. And of course, I'm joined by another NRM official, I suppose from the Secretariat. You're welcome, sir, and thank you thank you so much for joining us. Your name and your positions.
Thank you very much. My name is Beroshan Epifani. I am the flag bearer for Jonam County, Pakwach district.
Where we are right now?
Where we are the gateway to West Nile, receiving His Excellency the President right now.
How excited are you, and how have you prepared to welcome him?
I am very excited. The people we have mobilized, we've been on radio, we've done drives around, we've mobilized our people. They are very excited to see His Excellency the President, especially 10 years after he was last year on the 27th of January 2015. Today the people of Pakwach are so happy and very excited to welcome His Excellency the President to Pakwach district with his we are so glad that we are overjoyous, and we looking at the crowd that is here is a testament and testimony that the people of Pakwach are so eager to vote for the ruling NRM, to vote for His Excellency the President, to vote for flag bearers, Beroshan Epifani, for MP Jonam constituency, for Avur Jen Pachoto, woman member of Parliament flag bearer for Pakwach, and for a Chaban Kinobe, LC5 flag bearer for Jonam, and all the other flag bearers right from Wadlai up to today. We are very excited as the people of Pakwach.
You are the flag bearer. Have you been there for the last 5 years?
I have been working in the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development as the head of section for development policy and analysis. I resigned in the Ministry of Finance on the 31st of May 2025. So my resignation took effect on 1st of June. I wanted to come here and serve my people, come and lobby for social infrastructure, for economic infrastructure, and propel socio-economic transformation of our people, utilizing the experience that I gained in the Ministry of Finance while serving the government of the Republic of Uganda for over the last 16 years. I am so grateful I bring that experience here to Junam County and Pakwach District to transform the livelihood of our people, ensure that we have our roads are in usable situation, ensure that the wealth creation initiatives reach the people, ensure that our people go to school. It's a gospel we have come to preach, we have come to lobby, so that government invest in heavy infrastructure projects, in water for production. We are very glad there are 3 investment projects major on water for production. Water irrigation scheme, which is about 90% complete. What is remaining is to invest in the remaining 10% work so that the work is completed. And Leero Valley Dam, so that we need additional money to be able to complete the project, as well as the Alway Dry Corridor project. There are many other investments that government has undertaken over the last 5 years, including construction of the Wadley Seed Secondary School, which is in the final stages now. We now have Alway Seed Secondary School. These schools are enabling our children access education within their sub-county so that it reduces the burden of having to walk a long distance from one sub-county to another. Now our task as the leaders that I'm coming for now is to lobby for government support to ensure that the 4 sub-counties, including Dei, Panyimur sub-county, Pokwero and Ragem, that do not have seed secondary schools yet, get their seed secondary schools so that the walking distance is reduced for our children that are moving from those sub-counties to access education in other sub-counties.
As we conclude, what is your message to the people of Pakwach, to the people of West Nile, as we wait for His Excellency the President, and also as we head into the 2026 general elections?
Thank you. My message to the people of Pakwach, our people of Jonam, I am asking us, let us come, listen, and I thank you for coming. Now is the time. We promise that when you vote rightly, His Excellency the President will land food in this place. And today, the 7th day of October 2025, I am happy that the cream of new leaders you have chosen has attracted His Excellency the President to Pakwach, and being the gateway to West Nile, I am so excited of this development. Join us, let us mobilize votes for His Excellency the President, for the NRM flag bearers, mobilize for Beres and Epifani, mobilize for Vurgen Pachoto, mobilize for Honorable Foy Kinobe, for unrespective flag bearers up to parish levels. Let us support NRM to ensure that we benefit from government programs. We benefit from a number of wealth creation initiatives, and ensure that our road, Panyimur, Pakwach, is tarmac, and ensure that Wadlai, Pakwach road up to Difole is tarmac to ease transportation. To the people of West Nile, let us rise up and support His Excellency the President. Let us have a target to deliver 95% of West Nile to yellow and paint Pakwach and entire West Nile yellow. It is time to clean up the remaining opposition dissidents in this area, and we wipe out everything. Paint it yellow, send yellow, Beresha and Epifani, His Excellency the President, Abudjan Pachoto, and the rest of our flag bearers in West Nile. Let us paint West Nile yellow. Let us paint West Nile yellow, is my message. I thank you all for listening to us.
Thank you so much. That has been Honorable Epifani from Pakwach, and we are still continuing with more interviews as we wait for His Excellency the President, who is also the NRM presidential flag bearer. And I'm joined by another gentleman here.
How are you, my brother?
Yes, how are you, sir?
I'm okay.
You're welcome to UBC TV. You have to look in the camera.
Oh, UBC.
So what is your name?
We welcome you here in West Nile, in Pakwach. Actually, we have spent in Pakwach. Me, myself, I spent in Pakwach for 3 days.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Kampala.
What is your name?
My name is Collins Bukenya. I'm one of the SEC members who stood for Kampala. And me, I'm not ceremonial. I'm not ceremonial. I'm a person who has come to work for my country and work for the president of the.
That has brought you from Kampala to Pakwach.
Come again?
What has brought you from Kampala to Pakwach? What are you proud of?
Oh, I've come from Pakwach to organize, to mobilize for my president, to see that the president can take us back for more 5 years. Yes, and I'm amused for all this I'm seeing. Look at the mass people who are here. People have come, people have showed us love, people have showed us that the President Museveni is the best, and they are willing and ready to vote him back in power, to send him back to State House and take us again.
Cholabya wane Pakwach. Nechiri Mukampala. How embere no giraba otya abantu bagamba nti eno waggulu obuwagizi tebulina kikyogamba waawo nti temuli eno Northern Uganda NRM terina bawagizi
baganda bange kyendabye wano ezombo kyendabye
wano tuli Pakwach
wane Pakwach kyendabyewo tewali wasinga Pakwach obuwagizi bwe tusinga Haki Museveni abadde nga awangula bubadde buvanga wane Pakwach kubanga kino kyendaba badde sikirabangako bantu bangi we bati naye abantu bano bendabye nebazanyo president nebazanyo secretariat nebazanyo na buli muntu awaddeyo kyonna kyalina okulaba nga tufuna abantu bano bonna boolaba wano tubadde nze mbadde sikirabangako era nebaza abakoze mobilization nange kenyini neneteekamu okulaba nga maze wano ennaku 2 nendaba nga nsobola okulaba waako ono gwenkoze okubanga nsobola okumobilizinga abantu abagenda okwekaminga Museveni nga azze wano okulaba nga bamusindika okuddamu okututwala mu maaso era tulinze kulayira tulinze kubeera kololo kulayira nakuddamu kutwala ggwanga mu maaso.
Obubaka obusembayo eri bannayuganda bakulaba e Kampala n'abo abategera olulimi lw'oyogera eno e Pakwach ne West Nile.
Obuwagizi obigambo byange ebyandisembyeyo nkungwa abannayuganda bonna gye bali mwenna gye muli obawa mbasaba mujje ku lunaku luli olusembayo muwagire mulonde mwami Museveni nga mumulaze buno obuwagizi mbasaba muveeyo yonna gye muli mujje mumulonde ku lunaku olwo mulindwa nga lutuuse tulabe nga tuddende kololo nga tumukwasa ekisumuluzo atwale eggwanga lino mu maaso. Amanya nze Collins Bukenya. Mukama wange
oyo abadde Collins Bukenya okuva e Kampala nga abadde wano okugezaako okwegatta ne banna NRM mu kitundu kino okwaniriza presidential flag bearer ow'ekibiina ekya NRM Yoweri Kaguta Museveni nga mu kaseera kano ali mu district y'Oyam agenda kuba atwegattako wano mu ddakiika katono nnyo okuva kati omulundi atulaba ku UBC ne Star TV tuli mu kuweereza okuva wano mu district y'e Pakwach era nga yeno laale egenda okusookera ddala mu ttundutundu lino erya West Nile. Of course, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni agenda kuba ayingirawo essaawa yonna ng'ava mu kitundu kiri ekyerango nga connectinga mu kitundu kino ekya West Nile. West Nile mulimu districts eziwerako ddala 13 ate ng'erango gy'abadde waliyo districts eziwerako ddala 9 yakolako districts nga 8 ajja kubaddayo okukola laale ezisemberayo ddala mu Leero City, Otuke ne Leero district. So we are still continuing as we welcome His Excellency the President. Right now, I'm joined by Honorable Obiga Kania. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on UBC.
Thank you. You're most welcome to West Nile, to Pakwach in particular.
Okay. As we wait for His Excellency the President, how have you organized as West Nile to welcome His Excellency the President?
Very well, not only from Pakwach, up to Moyo, up to Ajumani. We are organizing extremely very well to make sure that this year, this election cycle, we want it to be determined by the people in West Nile. We will make the difference. And we're aiming at 90% plus for the president. We are calling on the public to come out in large numbers. Yes.
As a member of parliament who has been representing your people for the last 5 years and also, what are some of those gains or some of those achievements that you can mention as a member of parliament for this region that we are trying to protect as we leap into the middle income status?
Not only for the last 10 years, I was there when we were making the Constituent Assembly, the Constitution. I was there in 1996. I want to look at the gains which NRM has brought to West Nile in respect to what was there in 1993-94 and what is there, 1996 and what is there now. It is absolutely tremendous. First of all, the peace. This was not there in 1980s. It's now in abundance. Economic growth. Our people are struggling to make their own interests, to get their own income. I'm absolutely amazed. They are diversifying in the products which are produced from here. Agriculturally, we have more crops now. People are doing cocoa. People are providing tomatoes. People are taking chicken rearing and many others which were not there. We used to rely on only tobacco, cotton, but now all these I've mentioned are available. The infrastructure, it used to take us 2 weeks from Kampala to the farthest, to Koboko. But now, it takes us 2 hours only, or 6 hours, and we're within West Nile. Therefore, we've had the best gain among the Ugandans in Uganda as far as economic growth and growth generally is concerned in Uganda. NRM has been a God-given opportunity for the people of West Nile, and we wish more and more of NRM rule in Uganda. Yes.
What could be your last message to the people of West Nile as we wait for His Excellency the President?
My message to the people of West Nile: vote to preserve this government. Vote to preserve the NRM party. Use all the opportunities to develop yourselves. Make sure the opportunities which the government is given on the infrastructure, you use them to improve your own life. Use the opportunities in education to make sure that our children go to school. Government cannot provide everything to our households, but government is providing every opportunity. You imagine electricity is now reaching the most rural areas in West Nile. There's nothing better we could expect to spur production in West Nile. So we support NRM. We want the people to support NRM more, but we're also appealing to the people to use this opportunity to make sure that we gain to the maximum level in West Nile.
We have the PDM. How, in your own assessment, for the last 4 years it has been here, how do you think it is performing in West Nile?
First of all, PDM is a new phenomenon of mobilization of the people in income generation. It is a learning process. And when you look at it in terms of being a learning process, the achievements are extremely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. You can't believe it. Women and young people are now able to generate money at the household level. At the beginning, of course, there were excitements where some of the funds might have been misused. But all this is now the past. People are learning. And people are questioning the administrators of the PDM very well. Where is our money? It is supposed to come every quarter. Where is it? And they are questioning them very well. So I think PDM is doing extremely well. And in the next cycle, in the next 5 years, it will make miracles in West Nile. Yes.
Thank you so much, Honorable Obiga Kania.
Thank you. We welcome West Nile, Museveni to West Nile. He's our father and he's our opportunity. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yes, we are continuing with a live broadcast of the Leero in Kapchorwa as we wait for His Excellency the President, who is coming to join us here anytime from now. He's coming from Oyam, where he's held his first rally in this part of northern Uganda. And I'm going to be handing you over to Broadcast House, and I'll be back shortly.
Wabe kwae jurutela mwami dini de giber kodo kachok kumano wabe kwayo LC5 mi Pakwach district ber kodo wakago kada kwa kwayo chairman pa party NRM Pakwach district kujuwo ticheke magebinu kakeni o joining secretary general and other sec members kajolo His Excellency de Barkakai bongo keni wa foyo dano cheke o chor kago man wa jole kuda mora sawa ne matap ne ayeni wakoro ni matine ni piora par jutua wafoyo manu wafoyo ucheke
God loves you. God loves you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for loving President Museveni. And in a couple of minutes, he's going to join us. You've come in big numbers. Thank you so much. Let's first clap for the Lord that he has given us good environment. The weather is really good. Let's give a round of applause to the mighty God. Those who have not clapped for God, you don't love God.
Jadite be washunia wa foi wa dongo shingo pi foi rot mongo mugwa kwa manu kelo wa beru ka keni dong pi komeno wa foi rot mongo by pado chingwa ni mongo kai pado chingingo ni mongo nongi maro mongo ngo pien mugwa ka keni tie rot mongo wa pado chingwa kuda mora pi foi rot mongo kwa ka keni nongo wa koro kuwe gomera mara His Excellency the President of Uganda, the National Chairman of the National Resistance Movement, and the presidential candidate of the National Resistance Movement. Thank you.
Okay, my brother, we are live on UBC. Let's show the whole country that Pakwach is for President Museveni.
Ebe washunia wel mweni sheke watie kanden atiri TV magilungu na UBC. Dong waket moral mo ben mara wek ngom mukende magitie wako ginenia jonam kuni yo Pakwach ujolo President Museveni muloyezo.
And we are so happy that the Secretary General, our elder brother, Honorable Richard Todong, is with us here. So let's show President Museveni that Pakwach loves him and is going to, you're going to vote for him. You're going to vote for the flag bearers.
Ebe foyo niya jaragor mo madit kunyo Secretary General pa NRM matie danu mo makakeni Richard Todong neighbor mo kakae tie kindwa eni dong wanyuturu mar yene tie jara tishi matek muketo party tika shungu manu amishwak ekum dono sheke magebaka bela pa NRM junam wekara karashelo watim tishwa party.
Thank you so much. So the DJ, when the president is coming in, our national chairman, kindly you play Tubonga Nawe, and then we shall give him vibe. Whoever has something, the yellow thing, you have to raise it. We show him love because President Museveni liberated this country. For me, I come from the borderline of Kisoro. We neighbor Congo. But every night we hear gunshots in the neighborhoods. And we hear tears, people crying, women, children, domestic animals. So we thank God for the security and for the peace and stability in our motherland.
Washunia, jumagiti yuko muziki, ka uron ngomo be modu kindo ka goka keni, wermwa otie Tubonga Nawe. By All Stars no gimage goyo ire natira dong ka were no be kok mo be jole kodo piny mitie kudi shingi shwai malo kuno latam kuno flag kuno ngo cheke wachwai pinyu tumare ko Museveni e wacho ene ai itengo mayu malusha e kasese masawa kisoro masawa wengi winja tum dong e foyo man wan cheke makwa foy President Museveni pikelo kuch yani tugisha sawa weng nongi winja tum inget ngom mamegi mukende cha ma dano cha gibeli akuya chwinyungo uketo timo piny mamegi chalo dano tie tek ento wani Uganda kae watie kukush sawa weng watie jola mitimo piny mamoa dong wajol President Museveni kudamora man kuyom chwiny.
Okay. Now we are going to do a rehearsal. DJ, you're going to play that Tubonga Nawe. And then we do a rehearsal before the national chairman comes in. DJ, are you ready? Now get what?
Gonga washunia DJ. Ebe washunia dong wakatem tiendwa ne shot manongo fodi won ngomo binungonia watia yoba pijole. Dong DJ ke goy wercha ngarashela shel matie ko piny pare shinge ushwai maber wekar wayobre mania wabe chijolo won ngomo maber.
Are you ready for that? Are you ready? President Museveni, oh yeah! Okay, DJ, you're going to pray, and then we do a rehearsal to see how we're going to welcome the national chairman. DJ, are you ready? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the president! Let's welcome! One, two! Tubonga Nawe! Let's move on! Tubonga Nawe! Tubonga Nawe! Tubonga Nawe! Tubonga Nawe! Thank you so much. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. I want to thank the Secretary General Richard Todong. Pakwach is for NRM. I've really seen it. And if our national chairman comes in, he will also get happy. Yeah.
Emite foi jara gormo madit mandana matemu tish matek korieko de maduong uketo pati mwashungu matek dong Pakwach tie PNRM wel mubinu tine onyutu mabene otie kumar mano chwako ena wafoyo ucheke DJ No, DJ. That is for our boss. Can we be playing Adimu Dong Nimunyali for now as we wait for him?
Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us again on UBC TV Uganda. We are still continuing with our live broadcast here in Pakwach as we await the NRM presidential candidate Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who is on his way from Oyam to make a grand entry into West Nile, where he's going to hold his first rally here in Pakwach, of course part of West Nile. And among those who are waiting for him is Mr. Taban Amin. We want to listen from him and also to tell us how excited he is, how is he ready to welcome His Excellency the President into West Nile. Sir, you're welcome on UBC TV.
Thank you very much. By name, I'm Taban Amin, and I'm very happy for the President to come to West Nile. First of all, I studied in Russia, where they had their own party, and everybody loved their party. Then I went to Congo during Mobutu time. There was a party called MPR. MPR was the movement of Mobutu. When we were there, everybody was supporting their party. Now I came back to Uganda. I was so happy to be also in a at least home party, which I found was NRM, and I'm supporting it. Even I'm the best organizer, let me say, in West, and I'm the best campaign agent for the president in West Nile. I want to guarantee you people that West Nile is now one. And we are all going to vote for the president, and we are welcoming president here very in a happy spirit, because he's our president. Those one who don't understand, they are late, but all those who understand should join the party, because this is the party who is going to take us very far. So open your eyes. Don't be lied with others. There is nothing apart from Museveni. We have enjoyed this salt. So let's continue. Now we're going from salt to sugar. Let's enjoy Museveni's sugar. All the people of Western Nile, as you know, I'm the lion of West Nile. Let's unite. Let's be one under the movement, under Museveni, and in the future you'll see what will happen. He will give us back. So we have to go with him. And we'll come in a very big way. Officially, he's our president. He will ever be our president.
Yes, as we welcome His Excellency the President, for the time you have been in West Nile, because you went abroad and then returned, but from the time you have been here, what are some of those? What are some of those gains? Because we are protecting the gains and also looking to the middle income status. What are some of those gains that Ugandans should know that West Nile should vote for NRM?
You see, West Nile is a bit behind because people, people of the Lubaras and what, they always see us behind. They know that these people are military. But now at least the President Museveni has brought a new system which is new for us. Let's listen to him, let's follow him, and we shall succeed because he's bringing new, new Uganda. He's changing Uganda to a new Uganda. There are factories coming, there are a lot of things coming. And if you listen to President Museveni like me, whenever he gives a speech, I listen. When he's talking about shambas and this, I fall and I've tried and I've succeeded. So I want our brothers of West Nile not to go zigzag. Let's follow one way. The sugar is coming. Everything will be okay.
The sugar? What do you mean when you talk about the sugar?
The sweetness of Museveni is coming to West Nile. And when you taste him in tea, you will like it more and you like that sugar. So let's wait for the sugar to come. It has started here. This is the gate of West Nile, Pakwach. This is where West Nile starts from. So that's why you see I've decided to start from the gate. So the gate is the first to get the sugar, then to continue to all West Nile. For me, I will fight for Museveni people to support him to the last, because I'm Musevenist. I'm a Musevenist at heart. So people, me, I'm waiting for sugar. Together we do it for sugar. You'll understand when it reaches your door.
Thank you so much. What is your last message to Ugandans in general and also people of West Nile as we wait to welcome His Excellency the President?
For all Uganda, what I can say is people open your eyes. I know some people are now thinking, oh, there is changes, there's this, we are going to support this or that. No, it's support Museveni and our party. So we don't want kelele. We said kelele, noise. West Nile has suffered a lot. It has passed a lot of kinds of war. That's why we are poor. So now in West Nile we don't want no war. We want peace. We want peace, and the peace is through Museveni. Because before they tell when we come, there's a lot of bullets, people are dying. But now, since I came, I've not had bullets. I've not seen. It means there is peace. And now I'm fighting very much with the Congolese, because we have border with the Congo, and he appointed me to be in charge of West Nile. I've really fought with the Congolese. Now Congolese are in line. Even you can go to Congo without a visa, you enter and come back in peace. And what Congolese want is also peace, because Uganda, I will thank my CDF for the good job he has done for us. Now even Congolese want us to open, they're giving our lands to open more barracks. So our military can be in Congo, because they are the people who can manage those rebels of Congo.
Yes, previously we had conflicts between the Ugandans within West Nile and also the Congolese the other side of the road. What is the situation now?
You see, problem was when Ugandans go to Congo, they find a lot of roadblocks, and each roadblock is $20, $30, $100. So when I went and I called for the cross-border meeting, I explained them, because I can speak Lingala. I explained them in their language how to be together with Uganda, because we come this side, we find Ugandans have married Congolese. Congolese have married Uganda. Some Ugandans are doing business in Congo, and some Congolese also are doing business in Uganda. Uganda and Congo, that side, it's only one people. So I explained, I tried to explain, because they don't understand faster. But now, there's total peace. You can go to Congo and come back without no problem. What I'm fighting for so much now is that side of Kasese. I want to go, because they are calling me for the good thing I'm doing this side. They want also me to go that side. So I'm just trying to arrange to go to Kasese to make a cross-border meeting also, to make Uganda clean with the Congo, because we are one people. It is that Bazungu who came to divide us, disorganize. But we are one people. So Ugandans, you can go to Congo very freely and come back. And Congolese already are over 2 million in Uganda. And if you go to Aru, other side, everything comes from Uganda. Goes everything. Water, sugar, everything from Uganda.
What does this speak to the East African community that His Excellency the President is talking about, especially when you talk about the relationship between Congo and Uganda? What does it speak to the East African community that General Museveni is talking about always?
President Museveni, he loves peace, he wants peace. And he's feeling bad the way Congolese are killing themselves. So when I was with him, asking him, what can we do for Congolese? I told him, President, His Excellency, go for the roads and the electricity. But now as I'm speaking, the people of electricity, they came to me yesterday, they are ready to go to Congo to follow the president's, because the president runs electricity. I even have the documents with me to give him, to open the road, we go with electricity to Congo. The roads are already okay, but the most important thing is our military are controlling the roads, and that's why now you can come from Bunia to Aru without problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on UBC TV, and shall be interacting more. Your last message to Ugandans.
Dear Ugandans, you know me very well and you know where I come from. Let's just unite, let's be one, and let's forget of this and that. For us, we know where we are and where we are following. So the others who are following wrong, tomorrow it is bad, don't blame nobody. You blame yourself because you went in a wrong way. I know people are going to say, now Amin is with the Museveni. Yes, I'm with the Museveni. I will be with him because he's the chairman and he's my commander-in-chief. So me, I'll follow him, whether to die or what, I'll be with him. So Ugandan, if you are wise, follow the right place. All fish follows where the water flows. Why should you be against the water? So I want to tell you people, let's flow with the yellow. And there'll be noise. I thank you very much. Please don't who listen. If you don't want to listen, let it enter this side and come out. Tomorrow will tell me that General Taban spoke about this.
Thank you so much. That has been General Taban Amin. We've been speaking to him to tell us more about West Nile and, of course, the relationship between West Nile and Congo. He has done a lot of work within that area, and he has been speaking to us. We are going to be continuing with the live broadcast. I take you back to the broadcast house for more.
Uganda ebyomu maaso n'ebijja kulw'abaana baffe n'abazzukulu tukikola lwa kusiima muzeeyi kulw'ab'ennyumba zaffe Katonda waffe n'eddiini zaffe olabyeko ye mwana muzeeyi
ensonga ddembe eddembe musiya twafuna eddembe tukikoze baddembe
asante baba sebo weyanzisa tasa Akalulu kenkuwa luno kagamba daddy thank you. I can't imagine Uganda daddy without you. How are you? Baby boy feel good though. We're gonna take you daddy bafachi mudo.
Wayobere wono jufa. Museveni hoye. Museveni hoye. Pakwach Town Council hoye. Bei hoye. Wadilai hoye. Panjimur hoye. Panjimur Town Council hoye. Let's wayobere wono pijolo president. Bekato kudikindo akakae wankor maji yubuno rematie pire kae no ngobodi nenengo chulka shoka keno mani mak piny mitie kuna yengi pijole bekato kudikindo kakeno wankor maji yubuno rematap mijole wayubre wono pijolo present wod latam kudi jaba peri wod kofira kudi wi the president is here.
Okay, let's welcome to the president. Ladies and gentlemen, there the president comes. Let's wave.
And then
Presidential candidate of the National Resistance Movement. Finally, our long wait have a glimpse of our agenda. The President of the Republic of Uganda has come to an end. We thank you. We thank you. Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the National Chairman, the National Resistance Movement. Thank you, the people of Pakwach, for welcoming His Excellency in a big number. Thank you very much, the people of Pakwach.
Asante Baba,
Okay, let's go to the president. Let's go to the president. All right, let's wave what we have. Let's wave.
Wajolo present.
Baby, don't go. chenda achite mwera achite mumuzeyi achikwate mwera tajja samba chenda wensi yaffe Uganda ebyomu maaso n'ebijja olw'abaana baffe n'abazzukulu tukikola lwa kuzimba muzeyi olw'abennyumba zaffe olw'emirimu gyaffe
DJ. Anthems. Your Excellency, you may take your seat as you receive the blessing. Your Excellency, prayers. The prayers will be led by the Right Reverend Bishop Constant Rupin, the Bishop of Nebi Catholic Diocese for the Christian faith. The Bishop will be joined by the District Cadi of Pakwach District for the Muslim faith, Your Excellency.
Almighty, ever-living God, creator of visible and invisible things to us. We thank you for the gift of this beautiful country, Uganda. We thank you for our incumbent president and the presidential candidate, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. We thank you for our government and all of us for the contributions we have made to the growth and development of this beautiful country. We appreciate the President, government and us all for the improved security sector, improved agricultural sector, social assistance grants for empowerment, improved education and sports sector, general improved infrastructure, among others. In your name, Almighty God, we pray that our President and government and us all may, within our possibility, still do more to the growth and development of this country. That we may pay attention to the cries of our fishing communities in this district and respond to them with a deep sense of fairness and responsibility. That we may do more in the road transport sector in this part of the country and elsewhere. That we may seriously consider the re-establishment of our railway transport, at least up to this district. That we may continue with the rural electrification program in this part of the country. That government and teachers may amicably resolve the issue of the industrial action, among other programs. Help us, O Jesus, our Lord and God, and bless our President, government, and us all. Amen.
Let's pray. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Almighty Allah, we come before you today with gratitude for this nation and all who serve it. We thank you for our beloved President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for his focused leadership and ushering of peace, unity, and prosperity in our country, Uganda. We lift up our beloved President, asking for your blessings and guidance upon him. We thank you for making him the best fighter for peace, reconciliation, and wealth creation. May you grant our President, Ya Allah, all the wisdom and clarity of thought to lead with integrity and compassion, and to make decisions that serve the common good of all people. We pray for strength and courage for him in face of challenges and for a deep sense of humility in his service. May you protect him with his family and grant them the sense of peace in their demanding duties. Through your mercy, Ya Allah, we pray that you grant our beloved President the wisdom and ability to sort out all the challenges that the people of Pakwach district are going through. We pray for our nation, Ya Allah. Your glory shines throughout the world. We commend our nation to your merciful care, that we may live securely in peace and may be guided with providence. May you give all those in authority the wisdom and strength to know your will, so that they may work together with civility and unity. Help them remember that they are called to serve people as lovers of truth and justice. Under your law we live, O Allah, and by your will we govern ourselves. Help us as good citizens to respect our neighbors whose views are different from ours during the forthcoming election and beyond, so that we may work our issues that divide us and let the candidates serve the common welfare of the community. O Allah, we pray for continued peace, unity, and positive transformation in our country, as has always been advocated by our beloved President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. O Allah, we pray that you bless this gathering today. May our time together strengthen our community and inspire us all to serve one another. Guide our paths with your grace, O Allah. May you send your blessings to all your prophets. We pray all this in your mighty name, Allah.
NRM oye! Pakwach iwuyom! Konganen shingumalo kautika jolo jaduong lobo. Il shingumalo. Museveni oye! NRM oye! Wafoyo. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, our program is going to be brief. I'm going to invite the district chairman to come and give us a brief political report of the district. Thereafter, I will introduce the few officials who are here, and with your permission, you will allow me invite Honorable Jachano Mach to greet his people in 2 minutes. Thereafter, I will invite the National Chair for the Women's League to invite you to speak to your people. Kongwaling, Kongwaling, Kongwaling. NRM oye! Jaduong Midulo. May I invite the NRM District Chairman to come in 2 minutes to give us a brief report. Thereafter, I will introduce few leaders who are here and invite Honorable Jachano Mach.
Jotua kuling dong ba siao dong udar na romo mawinyo le mamamwa. NRM oye! Your Excellency, at last, Pakwach district has received you. On the 27th of January 2015, Your Excellency, that was the last time you stepped foot in Nebi district, in Pakwach, in Junam County. On the 1st of July 2017, Your Excellency, you granted the status of a district of Pakwach, and since then, you never stepped. Today, I welcome you sincerely. Your Excellency, you did not come physically after 10 years, but you sent for us a lot of things. We have key achievements in NRM. We have the PDM, Your Excellency, where you sent for us 14 billion. And we have 5,118 beneficiaries of PDM. We have 48 circles under Emioga. Your Excellency, you did not stop there, even if we were not seeing you physically, but we were hopeful that our Father will come one day, and you blessed us in this gateway to West Nile. We thank you for choosing West Nile and choosing Pakwach district as the first place of your campaign in West Nile. The people of Pakwach are so joyous. Your Excellency, you did not stop there by blessing us. Under the full Paris Development Program, we have received a lot. We have received in terms of the beneficiaries in land. However, Your Excellency, the people of Pakwach cannot progress extensively in terms of land and in diversifying agriculture because of the land question, which is a very key issue to the people of Pakwach. That is a Palango issue, which they request you to make a declaration on. You will be the first president after the 8-9 presidents in this country that will resolve the issue of the land question of Palango, which is across in the east of the Nile. In 1969, Your Excellency, if we were to remind you, the late Martin Ukela Bey, the MP, made a request in Parliament requesting the then President Milton Obote to return the people of Junam in the east of the Nile. It did not take place. In 1971 to 1979, it did not take place. In 1981 to 1985, it did not take place. 1986 to 2025, it will take place through your leadership. Your Excellency, we equally appreciate that you have made a political landmark in Jordan. We have gotten again again in a political appointment. We thank you for appointing our own Jashan Omach, whom you named yourself as Jashan Jalonyo, as the Vice Chair of National Resistance Movement Electoral Commission. Your Excellency, you did not stop there. The fishing industry, you gave us 16 billion to construct the modern fish handling facility to promote export. That was done, but before commissioning of that, Your Excellency, the water rise, which is a disaster, affected that project, and it was swallowed up by water, which affected another project of government in Panyimur Town Council, the modern market in the fishing sector, always consumed not less than 20 billion of government. That affected the fishing industry, but our people were still consistent as they were growing back and they were stabilizing with the disaster. Your Excellency, the FPU operations came on. The FPU operation affected the fishing industry. We are requesting, Your Excellency, that you have already come here. Today, the people of Pakwach are requesting a reform of the FPU operations on the water to stop harassment of the fishermen. If they can, we need community policing. Under your own guidance, in August, you said the fishing community, the landing and the lake services will be returned to them. We request that to be provided so that the FPU can only become a backup to their operations rather than being on the land, on the waters, and arresting our people. Your Excellency request that. Your Excellency, Pakwach district is along the Museveni Falls Park. There is a conflict. We really gain from the tourism sector. And as we gain from the tourism sector, we are actually receiving 1 to 2 billion from the Museveni National Falls Park as a help to the community. However, there is a conflict, Your Excellency, on the issue of the demarcation of the water. And the Wildlife Authority is exercising their right rightly, equally, but in conflict with the people. We request the UWA to restrain until a proper demarcation of the river is demarcated by MAIF. Your Excellency, Marches, you did not come physical. You pledged in 2018, when Pakwach district became a district, that you will promote Pakwach Health Center 4 to a district hospital. Your Excellency, I request as the chairman of the NRM to make it easy for me. Pakwach District Hospital is required. You have promoted all the health center 2s to health center 3s. They need a referral. We need Pakwach District Hospital. Your Excellency, Pakwach District is equally bordered by Congo. That is the sub-county. Panyimur sub-county, town council, hosts the biggest market of fish, which goes up to Arua, up to Ariwara, and outside. They all come to buy fish. That is why you provided the modern fish market. But however, the road from Dei to Panyimur, from Panyimur to Pakwach, and Pakwach to Wadilai is becoming an issue, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, permit me, before now I take my leave, I have made a summary, and I have made it in a summary form. I will, with your permission, hand over this summary of the memorandum of the people of Junam. But take it and allow me recognize my people from West Nile who have come to bless you at the gate of West Nile Pakwach district. We have the West Nile district chairpersons of NRM who are all here. May you stand for recognition to the president. Your Excellency, among the district NRM chairpersons, we have the district chairperson of Isingiro, who is the SEC member and the chairman of the Veterans Committee, is here equally with us, and other leaders. And Your Excellency, before I retire, I request you, with your permission, that we recognize the historicals of Pakwach, the Junam people who welcomed you, and they made peace. At the time, only the resistance were taking place by way of gun. The Junam people welcomed you with the peace. We have Honorable Uma from UPM, who has never shifted. Honorable Angaya and others, their name will be submitted by my senior. They are among people here, recognize them. Permit me, therefore, Your Excellency, to give you the memorandum.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Pakwach oye! Unjole ene go bed mod jomo kene ogu nyeka ngech. Aneno space tia ngech. Nyeka ngech bek pa udi luoru. Joma ngech eno nyeka manak. Nyeka ngech. Your Excellency, as I invite Honorable Jachano Mach to come and welcome you to his district, allow me to recognize a few leaders who are here. Members of Pakwach, allow me to recognize and present to you His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who is the national chairman of the party and our presidential flag bearer. Thank you so much, Muse, for coming. We have Ms. Adrian Kobusinje, the national chairperson of the Women's League. She was busy in the markets in the morning. We have Comrade retired Lieutenant Moses Mushabe, the national chairperson of veterans. Mr. President, we have honorable ministers here with us. We have Honorable Obigia Kania, Minister of State for Lands and Urban Development. We have Honorable Dr. Kenneth Omona, the Minister for Northern Uganda. We have Honorable Huda Oleru, Minister of State for Defense and Veterans Affairs. We have Honorable Nyamutoro, your daughter. Thank you so much for coming. We have a former Minister, Honorable Freedom Grace Kwerichwin. Thank you for joining us in this rally. Mr. President, we have General Taban Amin. He came to join you in the rally. And we have quite a number of members of parliament. We have Honorable Ongirito Emmanuel, MP Jonam County. We have Honorable Gabriel Ukumu, Member of Parliament Okoro County. We have Honorable Avu Jane Pachoto, Woman MP Pakwach District. And then my colleagues from the party head office. I have Honorable Fred Jachano Mach, the Vice Chair, NRM Electoral Commission. I have Honorable Zaitun Driwaru, Commissioner with NRM Electoral Commission. I have Hajat Medina Naham Ojale, the Director of Finance and Administration at the party. I have Honorable Member of Parliament Alioni Odria, Member of Parliament Aringa Sof, and is a special presidential envoy for mobilization in West Nile. Thank you so much. I have General D. Kolum and all other men and women in uniforms, the division commander and others. Thank you so much for coming. We have our spiritual leaders, the bishop here with us, the Kadi, and all the religious fraternities. We have elders from the cultural institutions. We are in a political rally, therefore we may not introduce you as per your cultural titles, but we take you as elders of Pakwach district. But at the right time, you'll have time to meet with the national chairman and the president and discuss with him some of the issues you wanted to raise. Mr. President, allow me to invite Honorable Jachano Mach in 2 minutes to greet you and welcome you to his district and to West Nile sub-region. Thereafter, Comrade Kobusinje should get ready to welcome the national chairman to give his speech.
Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Wafoyo Binuperi, Pakwach District. Jona Munjoli. Museveni, oye! Jonam Jenny Angwen Kende Mabeshi Wetu Nijadit. Mera Shell Abe Mitunia Eket. Shiko nam and the work ching jutedere iching judongo mikwaro. The fishing should be given back to the elders of Jonam. Mera Rio abe kwani ngomomi lokapala ngucha edwok chieni shing wege. Our land east of the Nile, the papers already with you, Your Excellency, and you can hear how the people are clapping. Kindly let them get a fair arrangement for that. Number 8, wabe mitunia emi iwa ot yat madit, a district hospital. Now that we are not getting money from our bank, which is the Nile, a number of the people are sick. They are going to the hospital in Gulu, Lacho. They are going to Arua. They are going to Kampala. But we request that we get that title of a district hospital for the people of Jonam. And finally, Your Excellency, our clan leaders, they would like to meet you. Jodongo Maugitie, Jutela Momitedero, give me to Girom Kudi at a place of your own choice as you are going to Arua, maybe on the 17th. Can they meet you there or can they meet you in Entebbe where your residence is? And finally, our beloved President, we would like that all the people who have come here, first they are going to promote and look for votes for you. They are going to vote for you over 85%. But do your part and they will also do their part. May God bless you and thank you for coming to Jonam.
Thank you, Honorable Jachano Mach. Jalonyo. Thank you, Jalonyo. Kongwadong shingome for Jachano Mach. Iweshu maber mayano weshu gae. Your Excellency, Pakwach District is a lovely district. Pakwach District has 10 sub-counties and town councils. We have 583 villages. The population is 206,000 people. In the last election, Pakwach District gave us 61% of the votes. I know and trust that in this election, we are going to get more votes than what we got last time. But I also need to request those who are planning to contest as independent candidates, again as flag bearers, we need to harmonize our differences, reconcile with one another, and support the flag bearers that have gone through. We shall continue engaging you, talking to you, to make sure that we appreciate that the party needs to be solid and united as we move to this election. Mr. President, we are happy with the performance of the district. Ever since Pakwach became a district in 2015, the success and achievements of Pakwach is well noted. They have had 100% disbursement of PDM funds. They have fought poverty, but they still have few challenges that I'm sure are in the memorandum that has been given by the party chairman. We know the sub-counties in Pakwach, which still needs water, electricity, more schools, more health centers. All these are captured in the party manifesto. Allow me to invite the national chairman of the Women's League to invite you, sir, to come and address your people. Just in 1 minute.
NRM Oye, Women Oye, Your Excellency, Erima Bell. Want to welcome you to Pakwach, and as women of Uganda,
under the unifying slogan, All Women for Museveni. We are determined, we are ready, and we are being intentional to give you 85%. Actually, Pakwach said 90%. So I want to take this mighty honor to invite Your Excellency to come and address the audience, the Pakwach team that loves you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the President with a round of applause.
Nedi Luak Ne Pakwach.
NRM oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! NRM oye! President Mawacho Urima Berry!
The Secretary General of the NRM.
Jaragor Muhammadit pa NRM.
All the other state members.
State members Matungtung Mautie Kindwa.
The members of parliament and the ministers.
Members mi parliament ku ministers Mutie Kindwa.
The religious leaders.
Judongo mwa mi dini Matungtung Mutie Kindwa.
The elders.
Jutela mwa mi tekwaro.
And all the other leaders.
Jutela Matungtung Mutie Eni.
And the people of Pakwach, all of
Danu mwa mi Pakwach.
I thank you for supporting the NRM.
Amotu cheke nying NRM.
Now, when you are supporting the NRM,
pardon, beg your pardon, Your Excellency.
When you are supporting the NRM,
Kaubashwako NRM.
You should know the reasons you are supporting it for.
Umakunge ginango mukatubashwako NRM.
The NRM has been involved in the politics of Uganda in one form or another for the last 65 years.
NRM ubeli okatimu leme mi Uganda, gamba mi Uganda, iayi matungtung, ikare mukadangeshi.
I myself started in 1960. I started in 1960.
Wachakole mi dikudano karashelo.
And the youth.
And kuna Aradu.
The youth.
Aradu.
Were in the old political parties.
Gibedi party matungtung machon.
Some were in DP, some were in UPC, some were in Kabaka Yeka.
Jomukende gibedi DP, jomukende bedi Kabaka Yeka.
But
Ento.
The problem was that those parties were based on sectarianism.
Peko ku party machona ni gibedu ni gibedu party majukoya koya.
Sectarianism of tribes and religion.
Akoya koya I kaka, akoya koya dini.
And also not caring about women.
And gibedu kaparo ngopi mon.
That's why by 1965
enuketo imwakalifa chel da alifa chel da kabongwe kupira bisi ya bish.
We started forming study groups in the universities.
Wachaka keto group ma kerodog awia sukuru matungtung mi university kitemengio makitengo mwagira makatelo kuduwie.
And secondary schools.
Man is senior.
To study the politics.
Piningio gamba matungtung mi Uganda.
Then in 1971 we formed Fronasa.
Yoringe mwakalifa shell da kabongwe kupira biri wa shell forming dun magilongoni Fronasa
which was involved in the struggles of that time.
Maubedo yikpa juru nyego magilwenyo peni neno ni angomwa mi Uganda bedu maber.
And in all those years
imwakaida matungtung ma aweche chipire enugi
we support right, oppose wrong.
Wa chwako pitwero padano
all the time.
Sawa weng.
Therefore, if you want to know the NRM,
Kukumeno kai miduka ngeo enarabe matush.
I will get time when it is a bit early when I am in West Nile.
Umakenon kare Rome kudana mingo maeni.
And give all the 9 points.
Karaweke mi iu le matungtung abungwen matungtung malobere kompati painera emeni.
9 points of
Points matungtung abungwen.
Abungwen.
Yes. Your Excellency, abungwen is 9.
Abungwen points.
Yes. Point abungwen.
Which NRM has contributed to Uganda since that time.
Ma NRM utimo ni shakere imwakalifo achel dakabungwen kupira buseli wa bish.
However, today, and these are all in the manifesto.
Enigi wengi tie igor muamadit papati mea chikeremania washiti mango nyuwati mango manifesto.
Which is going to be brought to your villages.
Mage beshikelo ikabelu meu matungtung I village meu matungtung.
But for today, I will speak about only 3.
Tineni abashiwa chiwiade kende kende.
The first one
Merashel ne
is Kuch.
Merashel ne otie Kush. Bedi Kush.
NRM, as you have seen, has been able to bring peace to the whole of Uganda.
Telapa NRM kitemwaneno kode kitemwa winju kode kumwade odaro kakeliwa Kush. I Pakwach kende kende go Uganda zo.
And you people of West Nile, you are the best witnesses.
One wadarami West Nile, one wadarami Pakwach, agene waneno masendi mwakadi iye. Makushu bedope, sa makushu bedope.
First of all, when NRM came to power, many of you were in exile.
Merashel kama NRM bino, dano wanadarami West Nile, wabedo waringo lwenyi Congo, Sudan, eni wangeyo.
And in South Sudan.
South Sudan.
And many of you were born there. They have told me that some of you are Congolese and some are South Sudanese.
And President Mwachuni agewachile ni ajumukende kinwa eni ginywalo wade kuwoko echa.
Because you were born there.
Ginywalo wawoko echa.
But when the NRM came, we brought reconciliation and all these people came back immediately.
Kamo bini ker sharo NRM, waneno niya wakelo dikere, wakelo winjere. Wagamo duwako dana nikisheke giduogi pachumwa Uganda.
So you are the
your
best,
West Nile.
You are the best witnesses to talk about unity, the unity politics of the NRM.
So one all work me West Nile, one all work me Pakwach, umakwabesa deni matira mi wechupikush.
But also, your neighbors to Congo and South Sudan.
Asu yoringe maesha, dong dana mukumareshu reshu gibedu tia Congo I Sudan.
You know what's happening there. You know what's happening there. So you can know the importance of peace.
So wangeyo ginangoma ketu pire bedo tekne wabedi kush. Isa yakiningo.
And indeed Uganda is hosting now very many refugees.
Ile mada Uganda guoko dana magiringo lwen kama tungtung ingomwa eni jirani mwa madikole de ungeyo.
And you know those refugees.
Manungeyo refugee negede.
So you are the best witnesses.
So wadaru makwabesa deni me mi worship kush ma enara mukele Uganda maloyo ene won ngomde.
The second point is Donglobo.
Worship on your point merari meshi wechu kometie dongo ngom. Your Excellency, wani Pakwach we say dongo ngom.
Dongo ngom.
Yes, Your Excellency.
So the second point is dongo ngom.
Yes, dongo ngom. Meshi wechu kum dongo ngom.
Now Dongom has got 2 parts.
Dongo tie ienario.
There is its main infrastructure.
Achelo tie infrastructure jemi machalo ngudu gar nyowoti winampi match.
Translate infrastructure as foundation. As foundation.
Eduketie mbegi manengo chalo kondo ke gero ordinary ketu kondo mapekara we od perisha uchung maber nyoke onjo ke gero ma concrete onjo kong slab matek karawe ke ocha udong maber ugere maber mbegi.
So Dongom has got 2 parts: economic infrastructure.
Dongom tie ario Ashel economic mania lebe madakum le makelo sente le makelo kelo lonyo.
And social infrastructure.
Ma kende tie social infrastructure chalo pigino, chalo matgino, chalo pin matungtung.
So if you come to economic infrastructure,
kai binu mera shel mabe wachuno.
You have seen what the NRM has done in West Nile.
Waneno kuwanga ngoma NRM timi in West Nile.
The road from Karuma all the way to Koboko, which we are now repairing because it has grown a bit old, but we are repairing it.
Waneno kuwanga ni anguduma ai Karuma kadi Pakwach paka wa Koboko. NRM gameta pa NRM yubo. Kadi bende enyo terekinde eno madema bere ni agitika yubo da kendo gitika roche.
The electricity.
March manyonyo pa mundu
The telephones.
Simu matungtung mwana ni kinpasho neno eni danime wadela ile gibe nena ngombe tebere ka woni eni
Those are part of the economic infrastructure.
Enu gitie penyma NRM timo ki mabecho mamake kumle madao kum economic infrastructure.
When it comes to social infrastructure,
kai binu le ma gwoko wa kinpasho shalo pigino.
We are talking about primary schools.
Wawashukum le madaki kum skuru mi primary. My class a shell class a biro.
I can see here that there are 64 government primary schools in Pakwach.
My kuma eno wanotiku school pirabisi eliangwen mi primary Pakwach district.
And there are 8 government secondary schools.
And watieku skuru abora mi senior pagamente. That one, Your Excellency, we may have to check the figure. Because we have 10 lower government units and only 6 have secondary schools. The other 4 do not have yet.
Okay, they will check.
Yes.
Here they are saying Pakwach has got 48 parishes.
Pakwach watie ku parishes pirangwenu abora.
28 of them have got at least one government primary school.
Ikumpirangwenu abora, pirariwa abora. Gitie kuskuru ma at least mapagamente tie iye I primary.
It is only 20 parishes are still not having primary schools.
Parishes maramo pirario podigipe ku primary schools.
Therefore, in the coming government, once you support us, we shall push to have all parishes with the primary school.
President Bashikerenia kawachuako NRM chala mwachikere parish mwa pirario magidong podigipe ku primary wengi bashikere primary school NRM oye.
Pakwach district has got a total of 8 government secondary schools. Pakwach district has got 8 government secondary schools.
Pakwach district kuteko government school pagamente misinia abora kende.
But Pakwach has got 10 sub-counties.
Kunke Pakwach ku sub-counties apart.
So there are 2 which you don't have.
So Ario Podupe.
And those ones we shall work on.
President Mwachikerinia sub-county Ario Mudonga de Bashigeri was senior secondary school. Museveni oye!
Now, to know, in 1961, I was in senior 1 at Ntale.
Abedi senior shell in Ntale Secondary School in Barara.
And we had many boys from West Nile.
Secondary School.
One of them was called Javuru.
And
there were others, Lematia and others.
Your Excellency, there's one Ambassador Foiro. He was also in Ntale Secondary School. From Jonam here.
Ambassador who?
Ambassador Ofoiru, George Ofoiru.
Ofoiru?
Yes, he's now the district chairman, District Service Commission.
Okay, Ofoiru came later after me.
Okay.
I'm talking about the ones who are with.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Now, these boys were coming to Ntale because there was not a single A-level school in the whole of northern Uganda and the whole of eastern Uganda.
Awobeni kibedo kabino school mi Ntale, PN school mi haya ubedope I West Nile, Chalo ka wone ni sin school me haya tie Pakwach secondary school kende.
West Nile, Acholi, Lango, Teso, all of them.
Ni Shakere West Nile, Acholi, Ilango, Waiteso. School me haya berupe.
All northern Uganda and eastern Uganda.
Mali bongwa ipodo sheng Mali bongwa in northern Uganda naka inyango mi Uganda de sukuru mi haya berupe.
The A-level schools were only 3 for boys and 3 for girls.
Imwoka ma A-level yo haya beru kada deki Uganda.
That is Kisubi, Budo, Ntare for boys.
Enuko beru Kisubi, Ntare
and Budo.
And Budo. Eyo, come on Budo.
For boys.
Pa Awobe.
And for girls, Namagunga, Nabingo, and Gayaza.
Panyirabedu Namagunga, Nabingo, Man Gayaza.
But now, how many A-level schools are there in Pakwach? If you are serious, how many A-level schools are there in Pakwach?
Your Excellency, we only have one A-level secondary school. That is Pakwach Senior Secondary School.
Okay, that's but Pakwach is a small part of the old West Nile.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Very good. Now, when it comes to health centers,
Madakum yotkum, or Tiatmi Lubukulum yotkum.
Let me see what it says here. There are 10 sub-counties in Pakwach.
Watieku sub-county apari Pakwach district.
There is one health center for.
Kwa health center angwen mutia shell kende.
And 6 health center series.
Health center de kutia abusiel.
So only 3 sub-counties do not have any health facility of either health center 3 or 4.
Sub-county maroma dek nyangwen kende na magipe kwa health center adek.
And this will be handled.
And my end de shikerenya gibeshigeriwa ikisaja mubinu manyen ninya wapari eshingwa ngo.
And I have heard your demand for a district hospital.
Washe wiju niya wakwayo wabe kwaye niya wanong oyat madid mashalo nebi Pakwach district.
Now in all these dongom projects,
ikumpimya washe zo madakum dongom
we must bear in mind the budget. All our leaders and all our supporters must know that we must prioritize the scarce resources.
Jutela mwama tungtung man jushwak mwama tungtung NRM umakwange ni apien lim romo lim mamako ti kwidongo mwama tungtung utiengo wanga shelo duk. Donguma kwa nenia walubu kuna shell makene mapiki tek maglagiti iwigi.
Because sometimes there are unrealistic demands.
Samoko wa Pakwach mala bongo nenia lim nebe aika kene limetieru kene.
Which can make us make mistakes.
Maramu ketu one shallow party shallow jutela watimu mistake.
Like I was in Oyam now. I came from Oyam.
Shallow ma ayo yam kakodi mabe bidi bengu.
They want to divide Oyam into 2 districts.
Give me the Gipok district mero yam Ienario.
Then I said, okay, what do we do with the road? Because if you don't have money to do everything at the same time.
Agame washi ginia kado nguma komiu district do wate muni nedi kele madoki kumungudu pien wape kusende wangashel umako tiwile mbe matungtunge nuge wangashel.
And they said, forget the road, let's get the district.
Igamge washi niya wek ngudu bedi mi your district.
So you need to be serious so that we choose what to do first.
So wadana mi Uganda, wadana mi Pakwach, makwanenia wangiu ilembe makene mapira tekmula roti mbere, makene madwogi yoringe, makene madong tokshen.
But for me, I like the roads.
And chalo president mameu chalo jala chungu kwae kwiri bengu enenia wangudu le mapira tek.
And the railway you are talking about, we are already doing it up to Gulu. It's going to come to Pakwach. We have already done all the way.
Ngudu kene kene go nene nyale mpagar de shengar mo me Pakwach mayango bedu teka kede ni. Kakone ndo ngibe tiwi ni tundu waigulu.
Those are good demands. The road,
Eni kilema pigi tek maomba kwa kwai dano Pakwach wa kwai asu.
the railway,
Ngudu, gar, shengar,
and the electricity.
man march.
Because once you have those,
Pien kate kene utie kupin ma enogi.
then you can get factories flooding in.
Ugamno factories.
If you just have a district, they will not come.
Ka ubelu ku district kene kene unongonia. Luo kelo jolonyo magi yabu shalo factory gi. Mami uti na wiyo mwachi bedu pay.
Our people insist we can give them a district and then we maintain some of the Maram roads, but in good condition.
Ka warida suchi unongo district kene unongonia meno ngudu mwane gi kukikamda ko tek. Manongo magibedi condition maber.
The good thing is that Rubanga.
Nia Mungu.
Mungu, that's how you say it.
Yes.
Rubanga is always with the NRM.
Nia Mungu sawa wewe utie ku NRM. Itela mwa.
We have discovered petroleum for you.
Wadaro kanongo umo madongo tika golere.
The British were here for more than 60 years. The British were here for more than 60 years.
Muni magi mwanongo loshken kudi bongi gibedi bongwa eni makado kare makado pira busiel.
They tried to look for that oil.
Gitebo ni yenyo mo eni.
Because there were signs that it was there.
Piena yin moko bekadenia mo eni tie.
But they couldn't find it.
Edo ginongo engo.
When NRM came, we found it.
Kama NRM bino Mungu bedo kudoga mwanongo mo eni.
So coming next year,
machakere mwaka mubino,
we are going to start pumping that oil out.
Machakere mwaka mubino mo eni kishako ni gole mane shako ni shweri mano shaka tiyu kode.
It will there, I can show you the work there of the oil. You show them the work.
Ebe kwa nya ginyutiwu TV.
That's your oil now.
Tish makide madong mere golo mo iloka neighbor mo ibunisa kide be woto kode.
That's one of the
onen tungcha tunkama stage mandi muko mwa kenzo be kaweriesha onen shaka be shitu akide matish pa modong kide be woto kode iwange.
Now with the oil money,
kusene mo bashinongo kumle madako mo makibe shigolo eni.
It will be easier to deal with the roads, with the electricity, with the...
Eshibedu yod ni government mwapa NRM ni tiku mgudu, ni tiku lemadaku march, ni tiku lemadaku shengar.
So that is the second point.
Eno washpara merario mebe keti wangu watiri walwak mi Pakwach ni West Nile.
We have been able to do all this with very little money.
While timu pinyani giweng kulimbo kubadunga keshango.
Trying to prioritize here, prioritize there, like that, people.
Kuneno niya makere mapire tek magla giti iwe makere mudong tokshen makere mulob macha.
But with the oil, it will be much easier.
Kodomo makosha kashwer mo chaka dwango limi kuma ai kuma mo echa echida ko yod maloma ka woni mo ba titimo maduong maloma eno.
If you elect NRM,
ka bolo kwirni NRM,
we shall never allow our oil money to be used for importing perfumes and wigs and whiskey and so on.
Nia ka bolo kwiri NRM wabineno nia sede mu ai kumle madako mo ginyota nyota ngoni kelo yerwish moko mo kedu kuduwa chala mavuru kedu kumege nyoke umo moko ma keto kumdano bado kur sa wen ere no sede peching dano kadi nyoka wel whiskey kima mera na mera ege.
The oil money will be used for the major roads, for the railway, for the electricity, and for science development.
Lima washinongo madako mitle merebo mawatikati we wabineno nia watiu kune maber itenge madako mgudu otiat march kulema tung mamitere nidwa mi Pakwach man Uganda.
And some of the health units, like you were saying. And some of the health units.
And man ko odian matung kama podigiremi shalama waketu kwachi wangamente yewange.
That is the second point.
Eni dwol merario.
Dongom. Now, the third one.
Meradek ne
is a question.
Meradek ne tie penji iwa. Peji iwu, peji iwa.
We tarmac the Karuma, Pakwach, Nebi, Arua, all the way to Koboko Road.
Kawa waketo lam ni ai Karuma, ni bini Pakwach ni kade wa Koboko.
And we have built these schools you have mentioned here.
And Wagero school matungtuma, mandi wakwano wengi Pakwach district.
We are now repairing that road.
Watika yubu kama kibale rewa nga yuma makadi shidi Koboko wegi.
The question is, do you sleep on the road at night?
Peji pare tiene wafuti wanga yo eno die wori. Engala ngobe peju penji.
You go on the road
peji
and
mayegelembe.
you go on the road and you need no there.
Tiene ramu kanindo chango ingudu.
Or do you sleep in the school?
Waramu futungo sukuru.
Or do you sleep in the health center unless you are sick?
Iramu futungo oyat wa makumi lit.
At night, you sleep in your own house.
Die wori futi ot periken, ifuti ot peri. Awuj maber yegelembe baldo gbebe wachuno.
Even now you have come here on a public road here.
Eni de binu ka wone nika winjo duol pare e.
From here you're going back to your house.
We wadoki pacho mwa ot mwa.
Pacho.
Yes, Pacho is home.
Yes, Pacho. What do you say your home?
Ot. Ot is house. But Pacho mwa is our home.
Yours.
Pacho para. Igangna o Pacho para.
Pacho.
Para.
Yes,
is my home.
No, I'm saying yours.
Yes, Pacho para is my home.
Oh,
that
okay.
means you are referring to your own home.
So when you go back at night, the chan, you left there in the morning.
Peko mi chan mi weki gangcha.
We'll be waiting for you.
Nongo podu bakuri ba.
And it will say, Apoyo Bino.
Ekabe washudia afoyo duogo, afoyo bino.
We are still here.
Poda chan nede inongo kide mi weka wakudu eni.
The children sent a pay.
We are washudia send a pay.
Clothes pay.
Bongo pay.
The house is a bad house.
Or nede outlu mo shwera. Chamanda de pay.
Some poor cham.
Chama bear de pay.
Meat nyama pay.
Ringu pay. Rechu pay.
So that's why in NRM we are not propagandists.
Wani NRM wadana mawege propaganda ngo. Jushwe ilembe ngo.
We take Ugandans like our own families.
Watigu dana mi Uganda, shalo dana mi pachumwa giwa.
So that's why we say, please inform all our people.
Ene gibuka to washonia kiri waji dana mwa.
The difference between dong ngom and
apoka pa dongo ngom
and lonyo.
Man lonyo.
Lonyo is mine.
Lonyo tie pinga to shell pirigiri.
Dongom is ours.
Dongo ngom tie pi dano gimagwago kum dano weng. Konyo dano weng.
So we have been telling you, please wake up. Don't confuse. Don't just say yo maber march. Yes, those may be there, but how about you in your home?
Nia kuduwa bowa jeblembe mania yo maber mashobetie ipirigiri ke oliketie ninedi.
Because in Kampala all those things are there.
Piani Kampala pinyoni giwengi tie.
But the Bayai who have nothing to eat are also there.
Juvemi magishamu pede gitie echa.
The ghetto. The ghetto is not in Madiokoro.
Nia ghetto na ujuma kikwonge ngudo nio gitie kwa Kampala kedengo gitie eride.
Ghettos are in Kampala and in the big towns.
Ghetto gitie Kampala man ikabedo ma town madongo.
Lonyo tie, chan also tie.
Lonyo de tie, chan de tie.
So that's why we are, for a long time, from the very beginning, I was telling all people who listen to me, please, get out of poverty.
Eniketo karema Paul, karema lajong, watika watunia, watimu tek, otashela shell, patashela shell, wariye mushan shell.
And at the household level,
nichakere otashela shell.
The lonyo is you as an individual or as a family or a company.
Lonyo TP shali ngata shela shell, TP out peri, your business, your company, mokomotika team eti mekoloka.
Now, when I was here, I visited some Jalonyos. There is a man called Kermundo, the one I visited. Can you get that picture?
Ikarebuka dengej, maybe the West Nile.
My name is Gilbert Kermondo. With my wife Grace Pakwach Kermondo and my brother Morris, we operate this farm. It's called Polar Mix Farm. Polar Mix Farm is located in Nebi District, Nebi Sub-County, in Kalwang Sub-County, Kalwang Parish, and Udure LC1. In this farm, which is a mixed farm, we have about 300 acres for very many activities. I'm pleased to inform you that the encouragement, the message of Museveni, His Excellency the President of Uganda, about wealth creation, employment opportunities, we are demonstrating it here in this Polar Mix Farm. His message has been on and on and on to transform the economy, and agriculture is key. He demonstrated to us a number of ways through which we can make better use of land as being a source of a factor of production. And when I picked that message, I felt it was very important to try and demonstrate the possibility of being successful. And indeed, I came to this village, which is about 25 kilometers from where I live. And we got some piece of land. The aim was to ensure, other than working in government, I should be in position to, one, demonstrate to the people here that actually there is possibility of raising money, possibility of becoming economically dependent on farming. And we first started by planting a few seasonal crops, like peanuts, beans. But eventually we got motivated that, no, why can't we even do much better than this? In any case, there are people who are interested in seeing how best farming can be done. We can become a good example to do this. And indeed, we got motivated, started buying more parcels of land, setting up the different portfolios, like the coffee, which is now 130 acres. We have the fruit trees of mangoes, oranges, avocado, guavas, which was very good for us because in that process, we were able to demonstrate that the functionality of one crop to the other helps a lot. Then we started planting non-fruit trees like eucalyptus, pines. As they were growing, another idea came that why can't we maintain this by at the same time introducing the goats you see here. So we brought in the goats that were rearing under these trees. And as I speak, we have about 400 threshold of goats here. Savannah intermixed with the locals. The excess we sell every year. This type of goats for beef purposes, for the meat, we sell each goat at around 500,000. But for the seeds, because we have the different grades, we sell the 700. So averagely, it's about
the whole film of Kermundo.
Sawa pemineno tishma nyatin mo Kermundo tika timo ikalwang.
But he's doing a lot of work beyond Nebi town.
Ende tika timo tishma duong mabesho inge Nebi kucha.
What you see there is not in Europe.
Ginmunene shatika temerewa kungo mi Uganda.
It is not in Asia.
Otiengo ngompa Indians, no Asians.
Now you can see.
Otimerenge twangbangi Nebi.
It is not in America.
Otie America ngo.
Tikan.
Tie eni ngetongbangi kaliwangi nebi.
Here in Aruru land.
Eni ngomwamera lur eni.
You don't have time to see the whole story.
Sawa peiwa mi wachu story ne weng.
But he has got coffee, he has got fruits, he has got eucalyptus. He has got goats, as you saw.
Etika pido kawa, etika pido yen kala tusi, etika gwa kudiegi, pin matung kide maoneno kule eno.
Your leaders here, like the member of parliament, Pachuto, can find out from him the summary of the chura, how much he's earning.
Stella meu chalo honorable Avur Pachuto Romo kaneno namba de kidema lim woku de ipin matung metika timu eni. Your Excellency, I will do that.
And inform you.
Kado ngabinyu to you.
Through the radio.
Iwi radio.
But you may say, Kermundo is an educated man, he's a civil servant, he has got money.
Robo washonia piere, Kermundo somo, lokatia kati utishpagamente, so etie kusente.
But I have got very poor people who have listened to my message. I will show you two of them.
Enta tie kudana magiberu jurushan, masiki, magiberu la bongo sende, rekitika timo pinmoko, maba shinju tu shalmigide.
One of them is Apio of Leero.
Nganashelo tie nyinga na Apio dana milira.
And you should get me somebody local here so that I take one of the PDM beneficiaries, get me some so that I take their pictures and I put them in my library.
Niemidenen chalpa jo dana magit gimako sende pa PDM manigitika timutish karawe kuni Pakwach ni karaweki eket gikamene beka jutuka mukende de Madam Cow, please. Madam Cow, arrange with your officers for the PDM beneficiaries. I saw one from Wadland
no,
Fukwero.
My office.
My office for president. Press. Yes. Your Excellency, I've informed the Madam Cow to work on that immediately.
Anya feel wicked. Aburi wan to teach man ma Leero cell ti Banya ward ti my town council ti Leero district.
Her name is Apio Vicky, a resident of Leero cell, Banya ward, Amach town council in Leero district.
Agam siene me PDM. Yari pirwa adek.
She got the money for PDM in 2023.
La bong when tutumia pira beru.
970,000 and then 30,000 remained in the bank.
Atabino puru karachel ke nyuagi.
She planted maize.
Awelo nyuagi sackets apara beach.
She bought maize 15 sackets.
Well met tutumia pira dek we are
30,000 each sacket.
Ate kela te puru por mergena deku dushu puru eka sadek.
She used it, actually she planted it in 3 acres of land. Preparing the garden cost her 150 for the 3 acres. Weeding cost her 50,000. Then spraying cost her 40,000. Time for harvest came. She used the family members and then the neighbors. Then she bought lunch, food for the people for the family, which cost her 20,000. And transporting it from the garden to home cost her 50,000. She came and then she removed it from the cup. It gave her 45 sacks. She sold 40 bags. And she got 2,800,000. That was the first season. That is our first plantation.
Out of
the 2.8, she decided to keep 1 million aside for farming again. She used 1 million for buying ships, 10 of them. Then she used 800,000 for school fees.
So now you can hear the story of Apio.
So neno kuwengu mano wiji story Papio.
She had nothing. She's not like Kerumundo who is educated and civil servant. But she got the PDM money. 1 million. She told me that she has been married for 20 years. And she has got grown-up children. But she had never handled 1 million in her life. She did not even have her own land. So when she got it, she hired 3 acres of land for renting. And grew maize there. And harvested 45 bags, as you heard her say. She sold 40 and got 2.8 million. She kept 1 million for farming again. And took part of the 1.8 million remaining to buy those 10 sheep. And 400,000 she paid the school fees. So she has gone from no lonyo to lonyo now. Let's see another one called Rose Akoi.
My name is Akoi Rose.
Eastern Word, Akai Debe.
I'm from Eastern Ward Akai Debe village.
Ana Bina Gamu, PDM, million shilling.
I got PDM worth 1 million shilling. I used the 1 million to buy 4 piglets and 1 goat. My goat produced for the first time twins, triplets.
Mario, Tenualo Tina Rio, Dushukai Rebo, Berutina, a bit, Titorge, Tebera Bisia.
The second producing, my goat produced 2 goats, plus now their mother, making a total of 6 goats. The 4 pigs I got, out of the 4, 1 is female. The female pig produced 8 piglets. The other 3, the 2 was castrated. The 1 I used it to mate other pigs from outside the neighborhood. The one that
para beach borie ena te gam.
The other one that was used for mating, she picked 8 out of the other piglets that had produced.
Otina beach makwari aha atekel ate bishato ikoma borja te chata bichi yoko la sheli pier bi la sheli pier bi te bedo la biro I pier bi te medicom ena meti pa jikane te chato te bedo millionario I la bongwen I pier bi ena down ngata chat la ngwen.
Okay, out of the 8 that she brought, she sold each at 150,000 Uganda shilling, making a total of 750. And the big ones that were already there, the existing one, she also sold, making a total. Each of them she sold at 400, making a total of 2.9.
Atene mono nena bor te kwanyot la bora te wil kede e diang me pu.
Out of the sales she made from the sale, or out of the sale I made from the sale of my piglets, I picked 800,000 and I bought a bull.
Now, that is the story of Rose.
Any story for Rose?
She had nothing. When she got her 1 million, she bought 4 piglets and 1 goat. The goat now, they are now 6. Because it has produced twice. And the pigs has produced a number of times. And she has sold some for 2.9 million. Somebody who had never handled 1 million is now selling at one time and getting 2.9. And from the 2.9, she bought Diang, the bull you saw there. So she has now got goats, pigs, and a bull for plowing. So the message of NRM is, please don't be diverted by things, roads, what, those are there. But the most important thing, I'm glad religious people are here. Jesus taught us how to prioritize.
So dual pa mutiania kuruwa beka wengereswa swa pin machalo ngudu kipire tek eyo ento keto sende ishingi nyoi otperi nyoi business peri pire tek.
Jesus said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the rest will be added unto you.
Yesu Kristo bawa sonia kesaya na ruot peri pin mukende bibibedo kakare kidema.
NRM has been telling you, seek ye first homestead income.
NRM wachu wasawa wenya wakesai yore mekelolem iot uda shel.
The rest will be added unto you.
Pin mukende no gibimedo man gibitimo iwa.
I have told you of the people in Kampala who are in everything is there, the tarmac, the hotels, the TV is there. But the most poor people are in Kampala.
Awashunia watie kudani Kampala kama ngudu mabesho tie ye tarmac tie ye hotels tie ye television tie ye ento dano mo tie Kampala majusha makwepo majusha tie Kampala echa.
Who don't even have food.
Magi pesa mukale kuchamde.
So this is the message of the NRM.
And it all for NRM.
You can talk about other things, schools, hospitals, what. Okay, thank you very much. But how about you?
Ni warabuka wacho pingudu pisukuru pi oyat enu giber dong irke ko perike.
And the tarmac road, the what? Okay. If I've got pigs somewhere inside, even if the road is tarmac, not tarmac, maram, but well maintained, if I put them on the pickup to sell them, will they rebel? Say, no, we are not going because there is no tarmac road. So we are maintaining this, please, because I can see where the danger is. Poverty is in the homes. We are sending 100 million per parish per year. I have proposed to add another 15 million per parish. That will be for the leaders, the local leaders in the LC3, in the
LC3, Chairman, NRM,
because they are not allowed to compete for the other 100 million. So we are putting there for something for them. Per parish. I also want to create a fund for the religious people here, the leaders.
NRM President Washington
according to their parishes or Muslim districts or according to their structures. That will not be for the ordinary Christians. We shall go to the parish. It will be for the reverends and the sacerdotes and all those.
Reverends, padrians, sisters,
and I also want to start something for the cultural groups. What I want to tell you is that with football, you have got players and spectators. But with wealth creation, I don't want players and spectators. Everybody must be in the field playing. Now, I also want to start a fund for university graduates.
University graduates.
You have finished university, you have not got a job for 2 years, you should have a fund in your zone, like West Nile, Acholi, and so on.
West Nile, Acholi,
where you can go and borrow and do something and you start creating wealth. We are also going to set up a separate fund for the fisheries. For the fishermen. Because what they need is different from what is needed by PDM. They need a bit more. So we shall create their own fund according to their localities. All this is on the emphasis of wealth lonyo, which is for the individual, for the family, or for the company. Time is going, so when I come to campaign in the other areas, I will say add other points.
Sao Beshido, and Sam Ebiduogo Katimu campaign in Ebi Zobo, Ebi was Mukende Enuge, Ikabedishage.
But now on the issue of the fisheries, I met the fishing people in Jinja. There were like 700 delegates there. But first of all, fisheries is a very precious industry. And I will show you my plan. I already have a plan, a plan and a project. Show me my fish ponds. My fish ponds.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchien. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million
now
in 1 year.
There you are here.
But Your Excellency, a kind reminder, on the 17th of November 2017, while you are at Goli Church of Uganda, you requested the people from lower part of Greater Navy, that is Donam, to offer you land. And the family in Nyamutangana in the sub-county offered you land. We are waiting for such a project in Pakwach, Your Excellency.
Very good. Now, there you are. This is not in Europe. This is not in Asia. It is not in America. Tikan. In my land. Land of the government. From a fish pond of 20 meters by 50. My people are earning 100 million. 100 million. Dark. No, million. Oh.
Yes.
Why don't you say million mia achel?
No, these people will not understand, Your Excellency. They know dark achel. Million dark achel is 100 million, Your Excellency.
Oh, okay. So, this is the plan I have for fisheries.
no plan para new secret.
You cannot dig those fish ponds yourselves. It requires quite a bit of money. It must be done by the government. So you say you gave me land somewhere?
Nyamutangana in the sub-county.
Very good. I will come and develop fish pond there, and all these youth, you can show me which youth to put here, to put there. I develop fish pond.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
So that they get out of the wetlands. Now, the fishing you are talking about is wild fishing. Going into the lake to fish. Like hunting in the bush. Now, there's no problem with that, but the question is, who does this fishing? Because when we met in Jinja, one of the problems was too many people going there. Then me, I'm not a fisherman. I don't even eat fish. I'm a cattle man. But I asked the fishermen, if you talk about cows, you ask the Bararo, what about cows? The Bararo, this Bararo who disturb you here. They are the experts in cows. Now, I have been asking the fishing community, the elders, the traditional leaders, who are the traditional fishing families? Because the lake belongs to all of us. Even me, Yoweri Museveni in Rwakitura, I have got a share in the I've got a share in the Karbat. I'm not there to fish myself, but the government should license somebody to license on our behalf and on his behalf. And in order to do that, there must be criteria. Who is this one whom we are entrusting the common facility of Uganda to here? In the Ankole area, there are clans, which are the fishing clans. They are there. You can see me where I am an authority. There I am with Mama. If you want cows, you ask me. First Lady Janet Museveni. You show them the cows. Bring them back. Bring them back. Those are the cows of your ancestors, of those Bararo. So I can look after the cows on behalf of Ugandans. Who is looking after the fisheries on our behalf? Because you find Congolese, Sudanese, Somalis, they are all there. If you say Panyimur or Bulisa, Ruak me panyimur tie kwene. Where are they? Are they the ones in charge of the fisheries? Because I am responsible for the lake. If the lake, because the lake had, all the fish had died in the, had disappeared. Because those cows you see, those thousands of cows, they were from, keep them there, freeze them. These are from my great-grandfather, who in 1893 before the Europeans came, saved 7 cows. All the cows died from rinder pest, but he saved 7. And from the 7, those thousands you see are from the 7. So I was not charm routine diang. I was not eating. What do you call the female cows?
The female cows.
Female. The calves which are female. What do you say them? Itino.
Roya deer are the cows.
Anyway, I was not eating the calves. That's why I protected these cows for you people, for Uganda. So these people, the fishermen, who eat the calves of the fish, and the fish had disappeared in the lake, they are the ones who now forced me to bring soldiers. Soldiers have nothing to do with the lake. They should not be there. But they came because the traditional fishing people either did not do their work or they were overpowered by invaders who took over the lake. I'm glad I'm going to meet the clan leaders. The cultural leaders.
Thank you that you have agreed to meet our cultural leaders. Thank you very much.
Even the religious leaders can be there.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
And then I say, to whom do I hand the lake? Who can keep it safe? As we prepare the other big fishing project of domesticated fish, so once you tell me who are the indigenous people who used to control the fish, and they are there, and we support them. They look after the fish. Others look after the cows. Others look after the mountain, like Mount Rwenzori. If I go to Rwenzori, the people who show us how to climb are the people of the Rwenzori. When I go to to the park here. What is the
Makishan Falls.
Makishan Falls.
Makishan National Park.
To where we built a bridge. You find the Achoris, they are the ones who are there. So, you take over the lake, you give me the people to give the lake to, then I will take away the soldiers.
Tela enoku kawona nishi UPDF magana nya gishigwa ko shika maber chino ngode loke doge tumeno your excellency wa foyo we shall
and we shall do it on this trip when I'm here. We can meet somewhere, maybe Arua, maybe.
Our people, our leaders are very ready. We are very grateful, Your Excellency. This is a stone in our flesh as leaders here.
Unless you are saying we finish all the fish in the lake.
Your Excellency.
Mnataka kumaliza samaki zote kwa
Hapana, no.
Mnataka kumaliza? Mnataka kulia watoto wa samaki?
No. I'm saying no.
Kula watoto wa samaki chini. Mnakubali?
No, hapana.
Chini, down.
Your Excellency have told me that no.
They will not eat the
No.
Very good. Now, finally, the argument about the Jonam east of the Nile. I think what I will do, I will appoint a committee of 3 people.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Like a type of judicial commission of inquiry. With authority, with legal powers to say, what do you know? So that if I tell a lie, I go to jail. So that they tell us the history of that. Because some people had told me Onego Bear and others had told me about it. So I'm glad you have raised it. I'm now going to appoint a small commission of inquiry to handle this issue.
For Your Excellency.
Apoyo Matek, the time is getting finished. Let me hand NRM Jew. NRM Jew. Pakwach Jew. Queer Maber. Queer for Jalukunga.
Queer the President Museveni. President Museveni, oye!
And for all the flag bearers.
And the Abur, the Epiphany, the Ufoy, the NCADEC, the NCASH,
let us hand the
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We request that, with your permission, you hand the flags to all the flag bearers of Pakwach district who are here. After that, then, with your permission again, Your Excellency, we have gifts from the people of Jonam to you, which will be presented to you after the flag. Thank you, Your Excellency, the National Chairman of the National Resistance Movement, handing over the flags to a mom. Wafoi mukadmenu do, chingwa neno kanoka ngwa mujae. Muzee bemiyo flag ni awiya mamwaka keni do. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Honorable Bercha Nebifan for Junam constituency. The next LC5. Wafoi President Mimi flag. Eno gibero mashimo wa shinya ke won nga mubini kindwa. Yua kumwashe ke bechidara. Wafoi Shaban, the flag bearer for LC5 Pakwach District Local Government. You run with it. Poke you to Riginendo, Honorable Wafoi Shaban. Your Excellency, with your permission, we request you for a photo moment with all the flag bearers. Then thereafter, the people who are presenting the gift should be ready. The flag bearer should move there for a photo with His Excellency the President. Then thereafter, those who have the gift can come closer. Wakewa dong shingwani President Museveni pimeyo flag ni awiya mamwa man mi shwak. Can we now invite the elders who have the gift for His Excellency the President so that he does it once and he goes back to his seat? After the gift, the items in a reverse order, and we close. Your Excellency, I've been Oramba David Chope, the Publicity Secretary of Pakwach District NRM, the MC of the day, and I was assisted by Omitu James, the Pakwach District statistician. Let's clap for elders who have given a gift to His Excellency. Wakwa foi judango mwama gemiyo gift ni President Mamwami Kakawa. Next, the converts. People are joining NRM from different parties. The converts. Those who are handling the converts. Wafoyo Danoma Paul Magibino are joining NRM. Your Excellency, with your permission, the next is receiving the converts from the different political parties within Pakwach District. Can we organize them faster? Your Excellency, David Sonoramba Chope has been the MC of the day, the LC3 Wildlife Sub-County Local Government, and the Secretary of Police NRM District. NRM Oye! The National Chairman Oye! The Presidential Candidate NRM Oye! The Converts Oye! That is the good work of NRM, Your Excellency. You can see the numbers of people believing in your message of social economic transformation.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our brothers and sisters who have come back home. Let's give them a round of applause. They have come back home. Thank you so much for coming back to the NRM party. Your Excellency, we thank you for your good leadership. Thank you so much. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Thank you so much. Let's get ready, Your Excellency, for the national anthem in a reverse order. The national anthem, the reverse order. Excellency, we wish you Johnny Mercy as you transfer the country, preaching the socio-economic transformation message. The people of Pakwach will not forget you. Thank you very much for coming. Safe journey. Yes, as the President is moving out, we shall show him love. We wave to him and we wish him the journey masses, ladies and gentlemen. So, we shall get ready to say bye-bye to the President. There he moves out. Let's wave to the President. Let's wave to the President as we wish him safe journey. And we wait for next year. NRM with you! Museveni you! Thank you so much, the SFC, for closing the gap for the Commander-in-Chief.
We love you, President. We love you. Thank you so much for keeping us. Thank you so much for protecting us. We thank you for the peace and stability. May the good Lord bless you and your family. Museveni too. Let's welcome to the President. Let's welcome Zayi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the President.
Wachike Musei, wachike kuora madit, wadongo chingwa, wapoyo.
Votability, yellow ability, stable stability, stable. Votability, yellow ability, stable stability, stable.
Get out,